This conference will now be recorded.
Hey guys, so anyone has any questions, please let me know. Yes, sir. Hmm. Bucket prop. Today you'll get the idea. Okay. So I was going through the properties of AWS bucket properties. Anyone has any questions on object level properties, please let me know. Anyone has any questions on object level properties? So today we should be winding off most of the AWS S3 bucket level properties, but okay, it may take 2 more days also. And I don't know when is the last day, sir, for you. Tomorrow is the last day, right? Tomorrow is the last day. Okay, tomorrow is the 12th. From 13th onwards, it's holiday, right? 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, and 17th. Huh? 17th also. I informed. Huh? After 16th, they said, right? I'll confirm it actually. I don't know. For me, they said 17th. Oh, no, 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 no. 16th is a holiday. 17th, yeah, that's correct. So tomorrow onwards, there will be no class. Tomorrow would be a last day, right? So Friday is a holiday, Saturday, Sunday. Wait a minute, what is this one? Oh, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Okay,
Yes,
that's
4
fine.
days.
Super. Yeah, fine. So super. So I'm a local at sir. I don't have any problem. Okay. So let's log in. Okay. So sorry. So let's go to S3. Okay. So anyone has any questions? I was going through the properties of AWS S3 bucket level properties. Okay, bucket in the sense, what is the meaning of a bucket? The Uber level folder. So I was talking about individual file level property. Now I'm talking about, so hope you understood 1, 2, 3, this part. And I was also explaining you something about tags. And I also explained you about these two properties. What are these two properties? Can I enable cloud trial? Now, once I enable cloud trial, what will happen? All the data points, wait a minute, is it time? Okay, all the data points, you remember AWS S3, whoever is doing AWS S3 put object S3, you have mask, sir? No mask? Okay, should not spread from me to you. Okay, that's fine. So I'll be in the last. So AWS S3 cloud trial event data events, when you enable this one, what is happening? Whoever is doing anything in this data, in this S3 data, S3, someone is adding a file, someone is deleting a file, someone is editing a file, everything are captured with the help of cloud trial. Is it clear? With the help of cloud trial, you can edit it. So what you are trying to do here, there is a bucket number A, there is a bucket number A, people are adding a files, deleting a file, updating a file, anything they are doing in bucket number A. Now what I can do, I can specify whatever which is happening on bucket number A, B, C, D, sorry, bucket number A, whatever things are happening, all the logs should be added into bucket number B. I can mention those things. Now I have a track of who is doing what. Who is adding the files? Who is doing what and everything? Cloud trial enable. Please write it down. Server access logging. What is meant by server access logging? Whoever is connecting to this bucket, whoever is connecting to the bucket, he is not doing any adding a file, deleting a file. Whoever is connecting to this server, to this S3 bucket. Okay, even that is also can be captured. Just enable these things. It will ask you a bucket name. Just provide that bucket name. All the logs, whoever whoever is connecting to this server will have a track. Now, anyone is adding a file, deleting a file, updating a file, anything is there, that one will be information is there in this cloud trial. Whoever is connecting to my S3 bucket, that information is also there. These two things. Now, let us take an example. Sir, I have a file, important file. What did I specify? And Dikshit has deleted the file. Who is using that file? Customer is using that file. Now, I am the company head. Now, Dikshit by mistake deleted or wantedly deleted the file. It tracks into cloud trial. It will say Dikshit delete object is performed. But I don't know, he don't know, anyone doesn't know. Customer is hitting the button. It will go and connect to that S3 file and there is no file. Error is coming. Customer error is coming. Error is coming. He gets frustrated. He check for 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes. The file basically it's coming error. He get very angry. What will happen? He will send a mail to, or he will create a SEV1 ticket to my company. My company desktop team will check it out and they say like, oh, what is this one? They don't know anything. They forward this one to a developer. Developer will come up and say, the file is missing. Then he will start fixing the problem. But what happened until this 2 hours of time? Until this 2 hours of time, what happened? Customer application was badly hit. It was not working. So customer service level agreement which you promised is hitting, is in danger. You provided a website will be working always all the time. Maybe in 24 hours it will not work for 5 minutes. But today, because he deleted the file, the website is not working for 2 hours. He will ask you, sir, my business is lost because of this one. Can you please pay me the amount? So what happens? The file. Now later point of time, I'll fix the problem. I'll get angry. Who deleted the file, man? Everyone are quiet. I'll go into cloud trial and check it out and I'll find out who's deleted. Dikshit deleted. Why did you delete it, sir? I can ask. But what happened? Damage is already done. Yes or no? There is no need to worry. You have, please write it down. Please write it down. What is that? What is that? Event notification. Okay. Event notification. Sir, what is meant by an event? Write it down. What is meant by an event? What is meant by an event? Anything in AWS, something happens like S3 put object is an event. S3 delete object is an event. S3 create object is an event. S3 get object is an event. These things are event. Now you can enable, what is this one? What is that?
Event notification.
Event notification. Now any specific event happens, you can integrate as notification. Notification in AWS is which AWS service? SNS. You can integrate right now. You can create it. This is the old way, sir. Don't go for like this one. You can use this way also. Both are there. Now you can go and click on edit. You can say notification on. Okay, additional capability of event bridge, basically application skills at every event. So we'll talk about this one. Send a notification when event bridge of all the events on these buckets happen. But I don't want anything. I want, see, I can write it down like this one. So for the first time, I can create a notification. Please notify, please send a mail to me. When should a mail will come? So I can come up and say, I can write it out. In this bucket, any file is deleted, you need notification, or specific folder you want a notification. If you want all the files, don't write anything. Only specific folder. What is the folder name? ABC, then you mention ABC folder. So, or else everything just empty. Now you can say whenever what is happening, what is this? Whenever a file is deleted, Dikshit has deleted a file. It's dangerous, right? He deleted a file, but I don't know. I can now mention any of the events, but right now, what is this one? Whenever an object is removed, immediately send a notification, SNS topic. Go and click on add your SNS topic name. So what will happen? Dikshit deletes the file. In next second, I will get an email ID because I have added SNS notification saying that this particular person has deleted a file, and immediately I'll go say like, man, what is this one, man? Why Dikshit has deleted a file? This is very bad. And then I can do something and recover back where my customer 2 hours is not getting affected. Is it clear, right? In the past, file got deleted, but I don't know the file is deleted. Now what I can do here? I can enable SNS notification for events. What events? Delete event. Now he wants to come up and say, I want SNS notification if anyone's added a file. Then you can go and create an SNS notification here. What is this? Any notification, you can mention it. You mention it, you will get immediately SNS notification. Okay, the file has been removed, file has been created. So I can take immediately necessary actions. That is very, very, very important. Even the notification is provided for us in very, 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 very easy way. Is it clear? Anyone has any questions? Is it clear? Is it clear, online
Yes,
people?
we are
Anyone
good.
has any questions? You will get immediately email. You remember, right? SNS notification. File object is created and the total metadata of that content is there. Then you will come up and say, why this email came into picture? Mind, something went wrong. That you can go and enable it. Is it clear? That is very, very important.
Yes.
So that is there. Now you see what happens, sir. Now think about it. In AWS S3, Dikshit has deleted a file. Can I find out Dikshit has deleted a file? Who is deleted a file? Can I find out with the help of
Audit trail.
CloudTrail? Fine, very good. Now Dikshit has deleted a file. I got to know after 2 hours. Can I enable notification? Yes, with the help of SNS, right? No, event notification. Very good. But what happened, man? Whatever the damage is there, the damage has happened. Dikshit is there. He deleted a file. The file got deleted. Yes or no? The file got deleted. No, sir. In AWS S3, anyone deletes the file, you can recover back. Okay? Please write it down. Please write it down. Welcome to AWS S3 also supports versioning. That is the beauty of AWS. So please write it down, versioning. What is the meaning of versioning? Very clearly they provided a definition. Versioning is means of keeping multiple variant of your object in the same bucket. So if you delete a file, the file which is deleted can be recovered back with the help of AWS S3 versioning if you enable the versioning. Okay, sir, what is the meaning of a versioning? How it works? How it works? Sir, let's take an example. This is my laptop. Okay, and there is one file. What is the file name? Let's take an example. File name is kelly.txt. Is it clear? And what is the size of this file? You drag and drop this file to where is that? So AWS will store this file. What is this file size? And AWS in the background will come up and specify this is the latest version. Latest file, right? Only one file is there, latest. Then what do? This particular file, again, you add some content, you add it. Now this file is, what is the size? You added, you modified the file. Again, you moved it into what is that? AWS S3. What AWS will do, this file is what is the size? They will call this one as version 1 and a new file will be there. What is the new file size? 40 KB, and they will make this one as the latest and they will remove this one. And what is this one now? Version 1. And what is the 40 KB? Now you again change this modified file. Now this one is, what is the size? 60 KB. Again you move it. AWS will remove this latest and we'll call this one as version 2. And what do you have? 60 KB. And what is this version? He will do versioning. He will do the versioning. So if by mistake, so this is the latest version, Dikshit will go and delete this file. The file is not deleted in S3. It is still present. You can recover back. Let us do that one practically. So what do you need to do for this one? So first thing, to make sure versioning works, enable versioning. Please write it down. You should enable versioning in your production bucket. If you don't enable, it will not get version. You need to enable AWS S3 bucket versioning. How do you enable? Okay, click on edit and make it enable. See here, edit, and what did I do? Enable. First point. Second point, once you enable, please write it down. Once you enable AWS S3 bucket, you cannot disable it. You can only suspend it. You can't disable it. Once enabled, you cannot disable it. You can only suspend it. Clear, sir? That you can do it.
Yes.
Okay, so let's go for it. I'll create a file called as, for our learning purpose, I'll create a file called as dikshit.txt. So let's go into some junk data. So let's right click. Where is that file? New text Dikshit. Okay, I'm adding some junk data. Okay, first let's go for it. I click on save. That's fantastic. What is the size of this Dikshit file? 177 bytes. Oh, it's not even 1 KB. This is very bad. Control A, Control C. What is the size? .45 KB. So let's move. So go back to your bucket, enable the bucket. This is the bucket name. I'm adding a file. Upload Caesar. Add the file. What's the file name? Dikshit. It is 3.5 KB size. Click on upload. That file is uploaded to AWS S3. Okay, that is fine. So what I will do right now, see, Dikshit file is there. What I will do, so see here, sir, this file I want to add it up. What I wanted to do, and I want to come up and say Kumar is here, and maybe just for your example, I want to go and add. Okay, I'm adding some other content. So I'll click on save. This file I have to move it into AWS S3. That is fine. Again, just click on upload, add file. So Dixit. And now it is, what is the size? 5.1. You upload it. It's uploaded. Very good. Now let's do another change. One more change. What is your name, sir? Aditya. Okay. Okay. So if you go back and see, uploaded, done. So if you see happy, very good, super. Now people will see Dixit file is there. What is the size of the Dixit file? 6.5 is there. By mistake, Dixit will go and select this one and says, oh man, what do I do? Delete. You want to delete it? Done. Deleted. Now if you go back and see, if you see here, where is the Dixit? Yes or no? There is no need to worry. You can get the file back. Not only the deleted file, you uploaded how many times? All the 3 variants are available. How? What is that? Show versions. Simply go back here and click on show versions. Okay, everything is available. Let us go to Dixit file. Where is that? See here. Dixit file, if you see, first size was, what is the size? Then I uploaded 6.1. Then what did I do? I added 3 content. Then what did I do? Deleted a file. It went and says, boss, you added 1, 2, and 3. Then you deleted. The file is not yet deleted. So it says, I stored the 3 content, 1, 2, and 3. But actually, it is not appearing in the file, right? The file got deleted. So what they are doing, they're keeping the file in versioning. But how we should not show? So they are making this file as, what is that? Delete marker. What is the meaning of a delete marker? Please write it down. What is delete marker? Delete marker, okay, means the file is deleted, but file is present in versioning. Delete marker means this file got deleted, but I have it. So how do I recover the file? Let us take an example. You want to recover this latest file. Sir, I want to recover this 6.4. So what should I do? Wherever, what is that, sir? Huh? Okay, delete marker means the file is deleted normally, but the variant is present in versioning. So wherever you see this delete marker, wherever you see it, I want to make sure this one has to recover. Wherever there is a delete marker for this Dixit, select this delete marker and delete it. Delete the delete marker. You can say, you can simply come up and say, that's it. The file is deleted. The file delete marker is deleted. Now if you, I'll go and say it, I don't want to hide any all the versions. Now you see what is recover back. Dixit file is recover back. You can recover by when you enable versioning. Can you tell me what is an advantage of versioning and what is a disadvantage of a versioning? You can recover the deleted file. What is a disadvantage?
Cost based.
Yeah, cost. cost is increasing, right? Instead of one file, AWS is storing multiple variants, so cost will increase it. So that is the reason enable AWS S3 bucket versioning wherever it is important. Okay, very important, sir. I want important. There only you can enable. That is what you can go for it. Is it clear, right? So this is called as S3 bucket versioning. Is it clear? S3
Yeah,
bucket.
Kumar, is that
Yes.
versioning is default? Because when
No,
you
you need to
created,
enable it. You need to enable
okay,
it.
okay,
So if you see here, right, you need to enable it. Go to the property, click on here S3 bucket versioning, click on edit, and you can say I can enable it. There is nothing called as disable. What is there? Suspend is there. Is it
For
clear?
suspend also we'll get the
yeah,
billings.
okay.
Or suspend also?
We will get the bill after suspending if there is a old versions is maintained, right?
Only
Suppose
if you suspend, right, only older versions will be there. Otherwise, the new times you will go and change it, it will be not there.
it will be charged for the older versions.
Definitely, sir.
Then if you want to delete those files, I don't want to be charged.
No,
Can
if
we
you see,
delete
very
those?
simple. As I mentioned you, right, you are the owner of this one. If you don't want, Dikshit, how many files are there? I don't want 3 files. Dikshit, 3 files are there. I don't want 3 files. So you are the owner. Click on show versions. Click on here, Dikshit. What do you don't want? I don't want. So this is the latest version, which is what is that? 6.4. I don't want these two things. Select these two things, the version things. And then what do you do? Delete permanently. Then go and click on, I don't want other variant. Copy this one, delete it. That's it. Now Dikshit is having only one version. If you see only one version, you are the owner. So when you add the files, it is versioning it. You delete that version files, then you cannot recover back. Got it, sir?
Yes. Yeah, Kumar sir. One more thing. Can we see the cloud trial information for this deletion, whatever we did, right? For even,
Everything.
yeah, can you
Cloud
show us
trial
once?
is an auditing log. Whatever you do it, it will be caught.
Can you show us once for this particular DHS file we deleted, right? So can you?
Once did you enable cloud trial for this one? If you see,
Yeah,
if the cloud trial is enabled, you need to go to the Kumar. I don't think so. I have enabled by default. Then I got a very high cost. Then I disable. But when you go back here in the cloud trial, if you enable, you will see track logs are available. You can go and you will see a file. Open that file. All the content is present in JSON. It will be like this one. Cloud trial, you go into this one, and what is the region? US East one. I disabled it. It's in 2019, but you will see a folder called as 2023. Today is January month. Date is 11, and you provide a log file. Open that log file. It will go and see the metadata of that S3 file. Like this one, sir. Let's open some dummy data. So let's take an example like this. If you see here, it will be like this one. Select this file or click on this file. Okay, download this file. That's it. See it there. It will have the entire details about what is happening. So record is what is happening, what is the ARN of, what happened, okay, who deleted, what is the event, everything, the metadata of this AWS S3 is completely caught. Got it, sir?
yeah, and same and follow-up questions. See, suppose how many versions it will maintain the. Suppose I keep on adding the files. Till is there any limitation for versioning?
It is all up to you. You can create a policy for versioning. During IAM, I can explain you, but in generally, wait for 10 minutes more. You have one more feature I'll explain you, which will help your answer. Okay, I got your point. There is a one file. I'll go and change it that file 100 times, so you will get 100 files. Sir, what is this one? I don't want like that. So there is an option. We will talk about that one in next 10 minutes, sir. Got it?
Yes, yes, sir. And
Any
one
more
more
questions,
thing.
anyone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
one more question. Suppose once, for example, once I reach it to the 50 versions, I need to be notified because I
Okay.
don't want to maintain more than the 50 versions. Then
Okay.
what I can do
Why
that?
do you want notification? You have that, I said you, right? You can come up and say, okay, there is one feature in AWS, bucket properties. Let me explain you that one. Okay. The the concept in general, in reality, is very wrong what you're talking about. Like when you're talking about after 50 versions, you need a notification. That is quite possible in AWS, but I recommend you in real time, it won't be like that one. I recommend you if you're working as a data engineer, it's not, nothing will help you if you have a 50 version, 100 versions, or 1000 versions, or you only make 10 versions. It's not like that. If a disaster happens, right, then you will remember the pain of recovering back. That is the reason, in generally, if it is an important file, make sure you have all the versions of that particular file. If you find it out this is not an important file, delete that file and all the versions of it, but you have to maintain all the versions in real time. We'll talk about your problem in next 10 minutes. 10 minutes, or today somewhere else, today half an hour we'll talk about that.
Okay, okay,
Okay.
okay, Guru. Yes.
Any questions, more good questions? Okay, so you have, what are the things you have? You have a bucket overview, you have bucket versioning, tags, encryption. We'll talk about some other KMS comes into picture, server access log, cloud trial, event notification. Now you have very important, sir, AWS S3 for the first time in your entire life, AWS S3, you can make AWS S3 bucket as a website. You can create a website. So do you remember? I don't know whether you people remember or not. If you want to create a website, what did I do? If I want to create a website, hello Dikshit, what did I do? I went and created, what is that? Okay, that means I
DNS.
need, what is that? It is my responsibility or AWS responsibility to go and provide power, security, internet 24 into 7. Then you remember, I will go and install, what are those things? Operating system patches. Then you remember, I downloaded and installed, what is that? IIS. Then you remember, I dumped one, what is that? HTML pages. Then for this server, to expose this server to the world, I assign, what is that? If I want a proper name, I'll go for, what is that? You need to know
DNS.
nothing, you need to do it. Only one answer. You can make S3 a website. But always remember, you can make S3 a proper website using, what do you call this one as? What is the meaning of static?
It will not change.
Yeah,
Um,
like www.salmankhan.com. If I log in, you log in, will the website will change? It's same. If you go and click on it, it'll say who is salmankhan.com, what is the next project, what and everything. What about Facebook? When I enter username and password of Facebook, when you enter Facebook username and password, is it same or different? So those things are dynamic pages. So you can make S3 as a static website. Is it clear? See here, sir, how beautifully you can make it. And for the first time, I am creating a website, and the website is first time. What is that? Serverless, no server. S3, are you providing Linux Windows system or no server? And it is working fine. Let's see here. Static web hosting. Let us take one HTML page. What is the page you want to display? So let's see. Any page, man? Have any proper beautiful page? Sample. No.
GoDaddy, you can use GoDaddy.
No, sir. What GoDaddy? Why we need to go to GoDaddy?
Just we want to see the use that HTML page.
No, sir. You have a lot of tuition, sir. There is no need to worry. So for your example, let's take an example. This is the one, right? This is the one is there. This is the page. I want to try this page. This is an HTML content. See, copy, sir, how I can do it. And I'll come up and say, first name is Dikshit. What is your last name, sir? Okay. Just take an example, Control A, Control C. See here, sir, how can I can go for it? I'll open this Dikshit file, Control A, Control V, save this as HTML file. Save it. Okay. Now you see, this is an HTML page. Very simple. Anyone in the world clicks on my website, this page should come. Let's take an example, static content, right? I'll go to any of the buckets. So let's see what I'll do. I'll go back to a very good bucket. So let's take an example. I can go for kellyamazon.com. Let's take an example. Upload. Website means what? Is it accessed by whom? Public, anyone? I'll select this file and upload into AWS S3 and say this particular file, if anyone hits, it should have, what is this? What is this? Grant read-only access for everyone. Click on it and upload it. That's it. That's it. You go and click on it. Very good. The file is uploaded. This is the file. Sir, how do I access it? Go back to, what is this one? Properties. Simply go, and there is a something called as, what is that? What is this? Static web hosting. Edit it, and you go back and see. When you click on, this is the link. Now this will become a website. When anyone clicks the link, right, what HTML page should load? I clearly mentioned what is the HTML page name. I said index.html page. Yes, you click on save. Now you see, this is my link. Anyone in the world, copy this one, from anywhere in the world. Anywhere in the world. Maybe I will provide this information to online people. You can also hit. Take it down. I've provided. Click on it from anywhere in the world. Just in the matter of seconds, I'm able to create a website, static content website I created. You click on it, the website is there. This is the beauty of AWS S3. No server, serverless capabilities. Click one button, I get these kind of capabilities. Now you may have a question. So this is very good, but I don't like the name of the website. kellyamazon.com.s3.website. 1 second, you can change that one to www.kellyamazon.com. Route 53. No, there is a concept called as Route 53. You can go for it. Is it clear? Anyone has any questions? You can change the domain name and it will become www.kellyamazon.com. Simple. This is the way you can create a website. No server, nothing. Okay. So what is the size of this? What is the size of this HTML page? 1 KB. I keep it in AWS S3 for 1 month. So when I create a website, will I get a very cheaper cost or very costly, or it's expensive, little bit expensive?
Expensive.
Cheaper.
I keep this, it's 1 KB size. I keep it for 1 month. What is the cost I'll get? Is it cheaper or a little bit expensive?
As I feel it is cheaper.
Uh,
As per me, it is cheaper.
I did not get you, sir. No. Who said? No. Then what is the cost of Google.com? Google.com per year cost is 20,000 crores. Okay. Will I get a very small charge? Because what is the size of my website? 1 KB. I'm keeping it for 1 month. What is the monthly bill I'll get it? I'll get little bit more cost or less cost? Less cost? No. Okay. What is the reason is it's simple. So I created this one for my university, Pondicherry University. I solved a problem when I went for my college 4 years back ago, engineering college, Pondicherry University. My madam was asking our websites were badly hit from February to July. Especially some of the websites are blinking blocks. What should I do? I said like, are you using server? Why can't you, if the server is not working, why can't you move it into AWS S3? I fixed them and they're very happy till this date. So what is this? What is the problem? You will get little cost, not very cost. Why? Very simple, sir. I kept my file, that HTML page in what is that? What is the size of this file? 1
1
KB.
KB.
And I keep it for how many months? 1 month. So it is very zero cost actually. I'll not get any cost. But an outsider people is clicking www.kelly.com. What is happening? The request is going and hitting, and it is, what is that? What is happening?
Yeah, get object is happening.
When I click on it, what is happening? That file is downloaded into my laptop. It's coming, right? So one get object. Go back and check it out. S3 pricing. In S3 pricing, what did I mention? It's not only based on the size. It is also number of get objects and number of put objects. So if this website is accessed by 1 lakh people, do you remember I mentioned if for every 10,000 get objects, AWS will charge you what is the cost? So if you 1 lakh people log in, you will get $0.1 per month. That is $0.1 is nothing but 8 rupees. But you get some chance. Are you able to understand, right? Based on the number of hits you are going and clicking because it is downloading, you will get a chance. This is the beauty of AWS S3. This is the beauty of AWS S3, where you click on one button, it will download. No server, nothing. You can make any static websites basically very like this. Is it clear? Where do you use it in real time? Where do you use it as an example? Like for your example, I'm telling an example. So they create a website out of this one and make it? You are the owner, but generally they don't do like that. So what is where we use this one? Have you seen example I'm telling? Have you seen Facebook.com? You click on Facebook.com working. Sometimes Facebook.com is not working. You click on something, Facebook.com got an error. Facebook.com will not show an error. It will show a dinosaur photo and it will say, we are working on it. You remember, right? Some customized page will come up and say, sorry for disturbance, we are working on it. Some animation will be running, right? That page, they will make it static. So when any Facebook error comes, it will go into the try catch. In the catch, they will load this URL so that the customer will not see error occurred on 11 number Java line number 5, basically input output exception. Instead of that one, it will throw a customized HTML page saying that we are working on it, please have some patience. In the background, our admin is working on it. Some kind of a page. Those pages you can keep it in static and you can deliver those things. Is it clear, guys? Is it clear what is meant by static web hosting? Very simple. Just make that particular file public and make sure you provide an index.html page and it works anywhere in the world. Is it clear? I did not get you. Huh?
Yes.
Everything there is chargeable, but in AWS for 5 GB, more than 5 GB. For your free tier, more than 5 GB. Got it, sir? That's the beauty of AWS S3, where you are completely becoming a serverless and the website is working fine. Is it clear? Please write it down. One more option, requester payers. Okay, what is requester pair and what is the feature of this requester pair? I think I'll tell you a very simple example. So I'm taking an example of me. This is AWS account number 1. This belongs to, what is that? Me. There is an S3 file and this is S3 bucket. Lot of files are present in AWS S3. Fine. Okay. Now these files, Dikshit want access. Dikshit wants, I want to copy these files. Huh? Yeah, sorry. ఒక్క నిమిషం ఆగండి. ఏ డేట్స్ నుంచి 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay. Okay, man. As mentioned, right? 13, 14, 15, 16 will be no classes. Only Total Tech Technologies will be signing off. So we will see you at 17th. Is it clear? Okay, so there is a files which are present in AWS S3 in account number 1. Now, okay, Aditya is there here. Aditya account number 2 and Dikshit is there. Account number 3. These are my close students and they will come up and say, sir, what is this one, sir? Can you please provide me permissions? I want to download those files. Please, I want to download that file. So let's take an example. I provide a permission basically. So what happens? Aditya can connect to this AWS S3. Dikshit can connect to this AWS S3 and copy the files. Yes or no? Sir, copying a file means what? What is happening in the background? What is happening?
Get.
Yes.
Get command.
They are able to perform get objects. There are get objects. Now, there are here 10,000 images are there. 10,000 images, this person is doing get object. What will happen? Who will get a bill? I will get a bill. The biggest problem here is Aditya is enjoying my files, Dikshit is enjoying my file, I am getting a bill, man. Yes or no? See, what is happening? I am enabling my AWS S3 so that some people can download it. So account number 2, account number 3 are downloading the file. Okay, but what is the permission I provided? They can perform get objects. So example, so when they download it, get object is happening in the background. As I mentioned, what is the pricing model of AWS S3? For every 10,000 get objects, I'll get a bill. Arey man, so the problem is these people are downloading the files. Who is getting the charges? Owner is getting a bill. You guys are enjoying my files and I'm getting a bill. And this happened in real time also. In real time also it happened. Till 2017, I was keeping my AWS material in AWS S3. Whoever 40, 70, 80 students used to come, right? They said, sir, I need AWS material. Go and click on that link. It will download. You people are downloading the file. Who's getting bill? I'm getting bill. Yes or no? So what you can do, you can reverse it right now by enabling. What is that? What is this one? What is this word? The requester will now, what is that? Base. Now the person basically, Dikshit and Aditya wants the file. Now I can enable, just it is disabled, right? Just you need to enable it. Once you enable it, now the people will pull that, right? Whatever they're doing, how many get objects you have performed, the will be coming to here and it will come to here, not to me. Is it clear, right? That can be reversed. The next one will come into picture. Sir, I am confused number one. So for good reasons, Aditya and Dikshit are asking, sir, can you please provide me material? But I have a bad intention that I will go and enable this one. Why should I get a cost? They should only get a cost. But these people are too innocent. They don't know. I slowly enable basically this one. They will download my 50,000 files. Next day they will see you got a bill of $2. What will happen? They get disappointed. Why I got $2? Because you downloaded. So what will happen? So why you got $2 bill? Because Kumar has enabled request payers, he has enabled. Now you will get credibility problem, right? Dikshit and Aditya, their perspective towards will change. Are this guy is an idiot, man. Or the friendship will break it. AWS will take care of our friendship also. Okay. So when I slowly, without your knowledge, enable request payers, right? Now you will download, right? It will not download. It will throw an error to you. When you download it, when you try to download it, right? It will throw an error. It will say, boss, request payer in the owner sites is enabled. If you download, you will get a bill. If you are okay, whatever command you are writing to download, minus you need to write acknowledge. That means you are okay for bill. So when you do that one only, then only it will download. Otherwise, it will not download. Inversing the bill not to the owner, towards the people who are requesting request payers. Is it clear? Very simple, important aspect, because you will see lot of real-time samples. What is, I don't know how many people, are you interested in any kind of a planets, anything like that? Anyone? If you are interested, today you would have got up at 4:30 in the morning like me. Today I got it. My wife was screaming at me, but unfortunately, online people cannot see it, but offline people I can go. Today I tracked down International Space Station from my home. I was tracking. I want to track that one from past 2 months. I'm not getting a view. Today I got it. So if you see here, from my home, I tracked on basically International Space Station, a satellite which is moving. It moves. Okay, there's a big video. I can show that one, and it is available next 3 weeks, 2 weeks. Go and check it out when you can see it and everything. It will be somewhere between morning 4:30 to 6:30 and evening 7:30. Go and check it out. It's a good experience. You will note it. So I have so what I was telling you. Okay, so let's take an example. So what I want to go and specify you, National Geography channel is there, right? What is National Geography is famous for? Animals and everything. You have a lot of wildlife photographers. People like me take a photo of basically Jupiter, that, these and everything, right? What they do with their photos? They will do fun. Hey, let's take a photo, no, right? They will sell it. How they will sell it? They will sell it as wallpapers. To whom? Big companies like Microsoft or as wallpaper. So what they will do? They will take all the pictures and keep it in S3 bucket. And each picture is very high resolution picture, right? Now, Google, Microsoft, Amazon will come up and say, give me that one as a wallpaper. I will give permissions. What they will do? They will do get objects. If they get objects, who is getting a bill? National Geographic will get a bill, right? If you enable request pair, who will get a bill? Google, Amazon. So understood the use cases? So those are the things you can go into request pair. Is it clear, right? So this is good case where the bill is coming to the requester instead of the owner. Is it clear? Then please write it down. Okay, I think we don't. I'll explain you this one. Which one is the one which I can explain you faster? This one will take some time, sir. How much time I have? 8 minutes. Okay, please write it down. Please write it down. Transfer ask letter. Very important, sir. Transfer ask letter. What is this transfer ask letter? I'll tell you. Sir, if I want to download my file very, very fast, what are the two components I have to make sure? If I want my file to be very, very fastly downloaded, what are the two things I have to take care?
Internet speed and RAM.
And
And RAM of the computer.
internet speed
And systems computer
no,
RAM or
no, sir. What is this, sir? What is this? No. Go through the basics. What are you daily coming and seeing my face? Tell me what is latency? Bandwidth and distance. I provided an example of Mars and okay. Today I showed you a video. ISS, International Space Station, is 300 kilometers from away from Earth. It is rotating Earth. So it is the size of a football, but it is so far away. It appears like a small star. I will be buying one telescope, which is some like 4 lakhs. So I'll buy it. So I'll show you at that period of time when I buy it. I'll go and show you. My zooming will be 300 times X. So you can see a satellite. Okay. When I get a time, when I purchase it, I ordered it. It will come into picture. So I'll show you that one. Understood, right? So what are the two factors? Bandwidth and distance. So let us take an example. What is this transfer ask letter, sir? I will ask you one simple question. Use your mind and answer it. You are present in India. You are present in what is that? Hyderabad. Your internet speed is, what is your internet speed in Hyderabad? Let's take an example. What is that? 1 Mbps. And there is one file, okay, which is present in United States. This file, you want to download this file. This file is, what is the download or upload? What is the size? 1 GB. Now, if you want to, what is this one in AWS? Put object means what? You want to move the file from Hyderabad to where is that? S3 bucket, which is present in North Virginia. Now, if you drag and drop a file in AWS S3, this file is copied to AWS S3 with the help of, how it is transferring the file from your local laptop to AWS S3? With the help of internet. What is internet? What did I say? Public. What is internet? What is internet, sir? Internet is nothing but C cables. Yes or no? So there is a cable from here to here, Mumbai. There is a cable from here to South Africa, South Africa to Italy, to Scotland, Ireland, then yes or no? So the data is transferring from one location to another location using these C cables. How much time it will take a file to move from Hyderabad to S3 bucket? How much time it will take? Just provide approximately how much time. What is your internet speed? And you want to upload a file to AWS S3. What is the size? 1 GB. How much time it will take? 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. So let's take an example. It will take how many minutes? Example, just take an example, sir. What is that? Is it possible to make this one complete in 2 minutes? Tell me, is it possible to complete this one in 2 minutes? Yes, how?
maybe it will use
IOPS.
dedicated
What
line.
is that answer? Absolutely wrong answer. IOPS concept is present in EC2 instance. IOPS is, what is IOPS? IOPS is nothing related to EBS volumes. If your storage has to be very fast, storage you provide, there is a data, read my data and provide me the output, then the IOPS will come into picture. Why it is coming here? Absolutely wrong. Not wrong. It's absolutely wrong.
Instead of internet, it might use dedicated line.
Sir, if I want, okay, if I want this one to be faster, what should I do? It should complete in 2 minutes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Someone is talking in online.
Yes. Yeah,
What should
instead of internet, it might look for a dedicated line and it will be charged.
very good.
Direct,
So the problem here
direct
is,
connect.
yes, he is also correct. So the problem here is good. Direct connect, understood, right? So the problem here is you drag and drop the file. It will take, what is that? 15 minutes, because it is using, what is that? Internet C cables. Now I want my data to be uploading or downloading should be very fast. Very, very fast. What should I do? What should I do? Your answers are absolutely wrong. I'll tell you. What should I do? You are coming and say use dedicated direct connect. Arey, I am a small customer, sir. Now in your home you are there. Why do you want to use a direct connect? Direct connect is you need to buy a lease cable, you need to ads, and then they'll ask you what is your speed. You need to go and change your firewall. That is for big companies. Now you want to move it. What do you do? Okay, understood, right? So you cannot, sir, let's complete in 2 minutes. It cannot be completed. It will take 15 minutes. But, sir, I want to do it in 2 minutes. How do you do it? Last time someone provided an answer. Sir, I will make my internet speeds from 1 Mbps to, let us take an example. What is that? 100 Mbps. So can you tell me, you will call to Airtel and say, Airtel for 5 minutes, make it 1 Mbps to 100 Mbps, please. Is it okay? Will they do it? So only one thing, just enable transfer accelerator. The file will move it in 2 or 3 minutes. Automatically, you don't do anything from your side. What is happening, sir? So let us explain this one tomorrow. But I'll talk about it. Like, you remember what is this? What is this? You remember what is this? You remember this one? Yes or no? Yes or no? During the
Yes.
first class, I explained you there is another concept called as edge location. What is meant by edge location? Edge location is nothing but a mini data center maintained by AWS. You don't worry, you don't have any control. Sir, can I create one EC2 instance in mini data center? No, it's not for you. It is for internal purpose of AWS. So for your example, this is India, this is Mumbai. Mumbai is a region, and you have Hyderabad. Hyderabad is a region, but you have, what is that? Edge locations are present in Chennai, Bangalore, Delhi, and Kolkata. Edge location. Who is maintaining these things? For you? Are you maintaining or AWS? Is it for your purpose or AWS purpose? None of your
AWS
business.
purpose.
AWS purpose. The edge locations are there. Now what is happening, sir? Very, very important. So you are present in Hyderabad right now. You want to move the file to United States. Yes or no? Into S3 bucket. Your internet speed is 1 Mbps. How much time it will take? 15 minutes. How do I complete in 2 minutes? Enable transfer accelerator is equal to enable it. When you enable, what is happening, right? This is the beauty of AWS. Nothing. Is your internet is increasing speed? Your internet is your internet speed. Now you enable transfer accelerator. Click on upload button. What will happen? Upload, or basically the file from Hyderabad from your laptop will move it to Chennai or Bangalore. Now is the distance is less? Yes or no? So the file from Hyderabad to Chennai, it will take some 2 minutes to move it into Chennai. Yes or no? Hey man, but at the end of the day, you want to move it into where? USA. Now what AWS will do? Now the file is present in where? Chennai. AWS will take a help of dedicated cable is there, right? AWS from Chennai, the cable is moving into AWS S3. The speed is, what is that? Now tell me, this 1 GB will move it into United States in how much time? So in 2 minutes, 1 second, the file has been transferred. You don't do anything. Are you able to understand? So you don't do anything when you enable transfer escalator. Instead of using a traditional C cable, now it will use a cable, C cable only, but it will move. The file will be moving to the nearest, what is that? Edge location. And who is transferring the file? What is the speed? None of your business. AWS will take this file and move it basically with their own internet C cable, with basically with normal C cable. I don't care, but their internet speed is what is that? Very high when compared to yours. The file will move very, very faster. You will see it will take 2 minutes or 3 minutes instead of 15 minutes. Transfer accelerator is making your life, if you want to transfer the files very, very faster, only one button, just go and click on enable it. The transfer escalator endpoints for what is that? Faster data transfer. You don't do anything, just enable those things. Yes, you will get a charge. And AWS is helping you to make sure your data is transferred very, very fast. That is the reason companies like Dropbox, all these things, they enable transfer escalator is equal to true, because they want to transfer it very, very fast. They use this. Is it clear? I'll stop it here. Then let's go and continue tomorrow. Tomorrow we should go and complete most of the AWS S3 bucket policies, the bucket properties. Clear? Any questions, anyone? Okay, I'll sign off then. Thank you guys. See you tomorrow.